Hello everyone. As you know, I'm answering questions from my readers today. So I'll start with the ones from the survey I've done, and then I'll move on to the ones I got from the blog in recent comments. So first of all, and this is anonymous, the survey is anonymous, so someone asked, can we do a collaboration soon, and do you have any blog post ideas? Of course we can do a collaboration, but I don't know who you are, so you have to email me, because this is anonymous. I have no idea uh, who asked this question. Then someone asked, how are you? So great. And I have no idea how to answer that. What do you mean by great? Um, what has been your biggest and oldest aspiration? I want to be a doctor. That's the biggest. The oldest is I want to be a mother. What do you do when you're stressed out? I'm always stressed out. So I just go about my normal life and eat something not very healthy. But I'm always stressed out. It's just a part of who I am. How do you structure your time getting all things blog done? I don't. I'm not very organized when it comes to blogging. I don't have a schedule. I don't have a routine, or sometimes I do have scheduled posts, but it's it rarely happens. I just blog whenever I feel like writing a post. I feel the need to blog every day, sometimes more than once, but I don't even write down posts. I don't brainstorm ideas. It's a very natural and a very how do I say it? A very shit. Spontaneous thing to me, blogging. So your question was, um, how do I structure my time to get all things done in terms of blogging? I don't get everything done, so maybe I would need to ask you the same question, or to get someone to give me some tips. How do you post every day without running out of ideas? That has never been a problem for me. I have so many ideas. I have ideas for more than one post a day if I need to. I always want to write something more. Honestly, the lack of inspiration is not something that I worry about. Sometimes I'm lazy and don't feel like blogging, just because I don't want to be, online and answering comments, but it's just because I'm lazy in general and don't want to deal with it. It's never, I have no ideas what should I write about. That never happens, never. I always know what I want to say, and also because I blog about my personal life, it's not very hard. I just tell you what I want to do on that particular day, or I tell you what I've done on that particular day, or what I've eaten, what I've bought, what I've seen. It's not like I'm doing beauty posts that I have to prepare for and buy things for. It's just it comes very naturally to me, and I don't have writer's block ever so far, so I hope I never get to that situation. Then someone asked me, hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you getting on with thinking about going back to work? Well, I'm not going back to work right now. I've been to doctor yesterday, to my psychiatrist yesterday, and we've decided that I'm a little worse than I was the last time I went there. So something's going on. I will do a post about my current mental health situation. Okay, there's something I want to tell you, but because of that, I just cannot go back to work right now. First of all, I need to finish my exams. I'm focused on that, which my doctor is totally fine with. But going back to work is, I mean, I would like to think I would be able to go next month, but I don't want, I can plan for it right now, just because it really depends on my mental health and my medication and on my doctor's opinions, and also the people around me have you know, have a say in that, because they can really tell if I'm improving or doing better than I was before. And I really don't want to put myself in a situation where I go back to work, I'm fine for a few months, and then I have to come back home because I'm in the same awful state that I was a few months back. What's happening now is that I have a new diagnosis. So I'll tell you everything about that soon, I promise. It's just something new that I have to deal with. And so going back to work, it's still on my mind. I think about it every day. I've been working since I was probably, I don't know, I've been working for the past few years and for so many hours, and it's not natural to me to be home and not work, but right now I really need to focus on my health. This is not easy for me at all, because yeah, I need to be doing something, but right now it's just not possible, unfortunately. How's Rosa? She's fine. She's around me all day long, and she just, yeah, Rui says she's my Pokemon, because she just follows me everywhere. If I'm sitting here, she has to be sitting here, which is not now, which is weird. I don't know where she is. How's Rui? Is fine. He's not working because it's Saturday, so we are going to the beach, I think, and he's fine. He's just fine. What else? How's the weather? It's really hot. Really, really hot. We are going through a heat wave. We are in the middle of a heat wave coming from Africa, something like that. So we are having very, very high temperatures in Lisbon, or in the city. I think they're at about 41 degrees Celsius. Some places, some other places in the country they can get to 44, I think, which is a lot for us. Here where we live, I think we're at about... Rui, quantos graus é que estão? 40 aqui em Mafra?
Perto disso.
Não, impossível.
É 33, 34.
We are at 30 something here. There's always a huge difference between where we live, which is closer to the ocean, and it's basically countryside, and the city. So yeah, they're really hot. My mother's house is super hot. I bet they're having a really difficult time there because it's so hot, and they have no air conditioning, because people here, I don't think they usually have air conditioning unless you're very rich, I think. I've never lived in a house where there's air conditioning, because it's not so hot usually. It gets into the 30s, but not into the 40s so often. So yeah. What else? How has your day been? Lazy. I haven't done anything. I tried to do this video before with the different with different clothes and with the camera. We are doing this on an iPhone now. but the clothes make me look so fat and I had to change, and the camera kept making this weird noise. So this is the second time I'm shooting this, which is usually I do it, you know, first time shoot. But yeah, not now. How do you find time to do it all? I can barely handle my tiny blog. I can barely handle my life. So yeah, I don't find time to do it all. I try to, because I'm really pushy when it comes to myself, and I'm very demanding, and I wish I could do it all and be perfect and to have a spotless house and a perfect blog schedule and a perfect job and have a social life and take care of myself so well that I don't do it all. I lack so much. You have no idea. I fail every day and I keep failing, and when I'm well mentally, which affects my energy, my tiredness levels, my you know, my energy in general. When I'm well, I can, if I'm organized and if I have the time, I can be productive and do a lot of things at the same time and really get shit done. But if I'm not at a good place, which is kind of the situation right now and has been for the past maybe month and a half, 2 months, there was a certain event that changed things for me a little, and from that on I have been having some sort of a relapse. So I have a ton of laundry to fold. The kitchen is organized because now we have the dishwasher. If we didn't, it probably would be, you know, just a mess, and I cannot get it all done. Sometimes I can get a lot of things done, but never all of them. So don't think for a second that I can do more than you can. Okay, so if you see a list of things that I want to do, and even if I do them all, which is rarely the case, you don't know this, or maybe you do, because I have no issues in mentioning anything about my life, but I may be great and my house may be super tidy, but then I didn't take care of myself, or I didn't study, or my blog is, you know, I'm late on so many things, or I'm behind on something. I cannot do it all. Never. There's not a moment where I can say, wow, I have everything perfectly organized. So never. I fail every day of my life, and I fail miserably. And they say I'm a teacher. Miserably, and please know that I'm just like you, and I just things don't get done all the time. So what's your favorite post? That's the next question. If you mean my favorite post from my blog, I love to write lists, because I write them first of all for myself, so I can know what I have to do, and the feeling of getting things, you know, crossed off a list is just amazing. Or when I do a monthly plan, is more for me than it is for you. Actually, it's just like taking notes, but somewhere that I can be held accountable, because I feel, well, I blogged about this, so I better do it, because yeah, it will everyone will know that I didn't do it. So there's an extra responsibility to do things. So I have no idea what I'm saying. What's your favorite blog post? I like my lists because they help me keep organized and people like them. My favorite post ever, I think, was my blog party, because everyone was so happy and interacting with each other, and I was just, it was supposed to last for a day, and it was like three days. So yeah, we rocked the party. And what else? Um, how do you keep so up to date and make time for blogging? I don't. Do have some time for blogging. I find time to blog or to post at least once a day, but I'm not up to date. I haven't read a few people's blogs in weeks. I have comments to answer that are from my last vlog. I think I haven't answered any of the comments from my last vlog. I'm really lazy right now, so things just don't get done. Okay, so that's enough with the questions for my survey. And then, yeah, I write this because I'm an old lady. We'll go to the questions from my blog post where I asked for more questions. And remember that the person who comes up with the most original, funnier question, with the funniest question, they get a €10 Starbucks gift card, which I think can buy coffee in pretty much every country, I guess. €10, is that enough in your country to buy coffee? I don't know. I ran out of battery, so yeah, now the phone is charging, so I'll get back to the questions. Janie asked, what exactly generated your seeming obsession with pink? I've always liked it since I was a child, so I don't know, it's genetic, I think. How many kids would you love to have? 5, minimum 3. Pamela asked, why am I your favorite blogger of all time? Because you're awesome. What's your favorite song lyric? I would say Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud. I just love it. If you could live anywhere, where would you pick? I would love to live in the United States. Maybe Washington, Oregon, somewhere with lots of green, and I don't know, I think I would like it. Maybe Ireland too. I don't know. Yeah, do you believe in luck? I believe there's something that can either help you or work in your favor or against you, but I'm not sure if I can call that luck. It could be just life. I don't know. I guess I believe in luck, or yeah, I guess I do believe in luck. But I don't have any lucky charms, or I don't, nothing like that. If you were offered a trip to go to Mars, would you go? No, because I would miss my family and friends too much, and usually those trips take a really long time. I would only come if they could come with me. So yeah, then I would go. Oh, and yeah, did I tell you this is from Pamela? I think so. Then from Danny, what's one thing you've learned to do or accomplish that you would never imagine being able to do before? I've taught myself how to crochet and knit using YouTube. I can be in front of a camera right now, which I never thought I would do. The blog is something I never thought I would accomplish also, and I guess that's it. If you were to write a book about yourself, what would it be called? Only negative titles come to mind, so you don't want to hear about my sad titles. Yeah, so I don't know, I have no idea. I don't know. What is the biggest fear you've overcome? Things I used to be afraid when I was younger that I'm no longer afraid of. Maybe bugs and insects and, just animals in general. I used to be afraid of dogs. I still am, but not as much now that I have my own dog. In ghosts and paranormal, I used to be really, really afraid of anything to do with that. I couldn't be home alone at night, and horror movies would just, frighten me so much, and now it's just something I've grown out of. No, not grown out of. Grown out of it. Okay, yeah, okay. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or to fly? I have no interest in flying. Everyone seems to, but I don't. So, and because I like to swim, I would love to be able to breathe underwater because it would make things so much easier for me. Because I think that's the hardest part of swimming, is to control your breathing at the same time you control your movements. Yeah, at least for me, that's the hardest part. If you could go hang out with any person from history for the day, who would you pick? I would pick the Portuguese poet Fernando Pessoa, because I think he's batshit crazy, but he is a brilliant mind, and I would love to talk to him about things in general. And I would love to see his reaction to the world we're living in right now. I think he would just freak out. And then I have questions from Kaz from Invisible Me. What's one thing you'd like to change about yourself? I could say everything, but to choose, I'm going to say my weight, my teeth, my nose, my cellulite, my stretch marks, which I have a bunch. And yeah, that's it. What's your best personal feature? I'm hardworking and I can be organized and productive, but I'm mostly hardworking. I do push myself until I cannot do anything else. If a genie granted you a wish, what would you ask for? I would like to be a doctor. What's your favorite Disney character and why? I'm not that much into Disney, but I would choose Belle because she loves someone and she doesn't care about his appearance or outside. She only cares about what's inside, so that's a great message. Do you like musicals? If you mean movies, I don't. I liked La La Land, but I think that's, and I like The Sound of Music, but yeah, that's just, I think, I couldn't tell you another one that I like. Okay, maybe Moulin Rouge. I don't know, but musicals, I've never seen a musical that's not a movie, like an actual musical. I've never seen one, so I don't know. Do you believe in ghosts or aliens? Yes and no for both. Would you rather be a ninja or a pirate, and why? None. I have no interest in being a ninja or a pirate. I'm not a ninja. Okay. Would you rather lose an arm or a leg? I would rather lose none, but if I had to choose, an arm, because it would be easier to move around if I had two legs still, and I could still use my right arm, which is the okay. Oh, and this is by Angela. Thank you, Angela, for such a nice question. What's your favorite smell? Freshly baked goods, or the smell you leave in the kitchen when you have just baked something. Yeah. Would you rather, oh no, sorry, what position do you find the most comfortable to sleep in? Like when they put you in an how do I call it in English, you know, the emergency side position, they, you know, paramedics and such, in when there's an accident or something. Yeah, that's how I sleep. That's how I sleep, basically, on my side with my leg. Yeah. What's your cure for hiccups? I hold my breath for a while. and they usually just go away, or I drink some water and they go away too. Okay, so the winner is for the most the funniest question, and because it's something I would never have thought about, and I've never thought about, is Kaz from Invisible Me, for the question, would you rather be a ninja or a pirate? Okay, so yeah, that's my winner. And I'm done for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!